All right, Rob. Da-da-da. He's probably just like, oh, scrambling. He's got to get over here. Um, cool. Well, barring that, let's just put on a little bit of music until I hear otherwise from him. This is a fitting theme. All right. Uh, there. Boom.
Sorry, Josh. No, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Goodness. Here we are. We're just listening to the Returners, like, the original song, but that's all good. How are you, Rob?
Perfect. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I hit the live stream, so hopefully it's going.
Okay. Let me just confirm. Yeah, you are looking pretty swell over there. Okay, bud, you ready to take it away?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the phone here, so in case you need to say something, I should be able to hear it.
Alrighty, I'm going to bounce out of the chat here so we don't get any weird feedback, but it's all on you, bud. Here you go.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rob Kovacs, also known as 88-Bit. First, I want to say it's been such an honor and just a joy to watch this concert. Lauren is so wonderful. You did so great. I love that you did our collab on your live stream. It sounded just flawless and fantastic. Martial arts, first time I ever saw you, that was super fun. You did some deep cuts, man. They were that was so cool. And holy crap, Doug Perry, dude, you blew my mind, man. You are some talent. So that Undertale stuff was incredible. So it's an honor to be here. So yeah, I perform as 88-Bit, and I do piano arrangements, mainly piano arrangements of NES soundtracks. I do a lot of cons, and all the cons are not happening anymore. So this is great to do. So I'm gonna do something a little different than what I normally do. I'm gonna start off with some NES stuff, and then gonna try some stuff I've never played before live. So if you're familiar with my stuff, this will be some new stuff for you, and if you're not, this will all be new. All right. I'm going to start with something from Castlevania 2. Usually I end all my streams or all my concerts with this, but I'm going to flip it around and start off with this. This was the second arrangement I've ever done for piano, second video game arrangement I ever did for piano, and I'm going to kick it off with Little Bloody Tears. Little Bloody Tears there. Remove this stuff from rattling. That is so far by far my most popular YouTube video. This next one I'm going to do is from RC Pro-Am. It's the entire soundtrack. It only lasts about 2 minutes. This is one of my favorite games as a kid. Also a super hard game. I don't think I've ever gotten past half the game. But this was composed by David Wise, real famous composer, and I got to meet him this year at MagFest, which was awesome. And I got to play this for him while he was in the audience. So this is one of my favorite soundtracks called from RC Pro-Am. Short and sweet, RC Pro-Am. I have a video for that coming out very soon, this week probably. It's all made, and just have to edit it a bit, and then it should be up on YouTube very soon. All right, next one is a little longer. This is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, composed by Brad Fuller, and from what I understand, mostly Brad Fuller, but also Hal Cannon. And David Wise is a part of this. He did the port of this game from the arcade to the NES. This game is called Marble Madness. I absolutely love it. This one goes out to Grant Henry of Stemmage, who you're going to hear later. I met him because I was looking up, Marble Madness covers, and he has an entire album, which rules of this soundtrack. So here it is. One other thing interesting about this. So it was originally for arcade. Most of my arrangement is based off the NES, except for level 5, the Silly Race, which is based more off the arcade. So that, if you're familiar with the NES version, it might sound a little different. But the arcade version has those really cool chords, and it speeds up and it changes key every repeat. So I wanted to incorporate that into this arrangement. So here we go, Marble Madness. you go. Marble Madness, the entire soundtrack. One of my favorites. All right. Some more NES music, and then I'm going to change it up. Next one, I'm going to do selections from one of my favorite games as a kid. It's a toss-up between this game and the original Zelda. So this is some selections from Mega Man 2, composed by Takashi Tateishi, who I also got to meet at MagFest 2 years ago, or 2 MagFests ago, so about a year ago. That was an incredible experience. I reached out to him ahead of time. It's on Facebook, and just kind of sent him a message that I was going to be playing some of his music during my concert at the Belvedere lobby, and didn't really expect him to show up, but I was really hoping he would. And so I played my concert, and I kind of put this towards the end, and I noticed he wasn't. At least I thought he wasn't there. And then I started playing this, and just hoping like someday I hope he gets to hear my arrangement of Mega Man 2. And so after I finished playing, I was like, this was composed by Takashi Tateishi. Thank you so much for such amazing music. And someone in the audience was like, he's right here. And he was in the audience the whole time, taking photos and video, and came up and gave me a big hug. It was just such a surreal moment to know that he was in the audience the whole time, and to get to play for him. So some of my favorite music for NES, and I think some of the most creative and unique music for the system. Mega Man 2. 9:30. All right. That was Mega Man 2. The intro, the stage select, game start, Metal Man, Heat Man, Airman, which is the very first video game soundtrack I had ever done. I'm planning to do this to finish this whole soundtrack, but these are some of the hardest things that I have in my little repertoire right now. Mega Man 2. So that was super fun. The ending theme there is a nice. I've always thought such a strange theme for everything else in that game. All of a sudden, everything's so high, fast paced and intricate and complex, and then you have this really simple two line soft melody. And Takashi Tatishi said that little ending theme was his favorite piece that he's written. So Mega Man 2. All right, now I'm gonna change it up a bit and do some things that are a little more recent and changing it up a bit. So I recently had the opportunity and thrill to perform for something called the Gang Awards. Gang is the Game Audio Network Guild. So a lot of video game composers, and they have their own awards ceremony for video game music and sound. And originally this was going to be at GDC, and I was originally going to play at GDC and for an event and also be a part of this. Obviously all that got canceled, and so they did it online, and they asked me if I would do something for it. They asked if I would play and arrange a medley of the 6 nominees for Music of the Year. And I was like, yeah, just thrilled to have some sort of gig to do. So that just aired a couple days ago, the awards, and it was an awesome experience to be able to. So I made a video, sent it to them, and they aired it. So I'm going to play that for you guys tonight. So this is a medley of the 6 Music of the Year nominees. The games were, and I'll play them in this order. The games were Fantastic Creatures, that's first. Rend, then Jedi Fallen, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That won Music of the Year. Spoiler alert. Then a game called Undersea, SEA. Beautiful soundtrack, just super gorgeous. Then Borderlands 3, small section from that. And then finally a game called Erica. All right. There it is, the my gang awards medley for the 6 music of the year nominees. Okay, next I'm gonna do a piece from a game, a VR game that I'm a part of. I'm scoring all the music and sound for this game. The game is a VR game called Straylight, Straylight, and it's currently out. It's in early access at the moment, and it has been an absolute thrill trying to compose music for this game. I've been using a synthesizer called a Prophet 5 synthesizers, which is from like 1979. It's very old, also very unwieldy to use, but it has such a cool sound. And I kind of started with that, and then like, okay, you have to use this for every song now. So I've been using that for every song. So if you're into VR and you're looking for a cool game, I'm going to plug this game because it's really super fun. Basically kind of shoot and hook onto different nodes in space and try and fly around and fling yourself around this kind of cosmic, abstract, beautiful spatial world. And you feel like you're flying, and there's no motion sickness because there's no floor and stuff around you. So it's super fun. This is from Straylight. This is just one of the tracks. It doesn't have a name. So here we go. So there's that. All right. I've got 2 more left, and if you want to know more about what I'm doing and more about me, I have a website, 88bitmusic.com. Not to be confused with the other 88bit music on Twitch, Trevor Gomes, who's awesome, and we joke that we are evil twins of one another. But 88bitmusic.com or 88bitmusic on Twitch and Instagram. And Patreon is also a big supporter of, or rather keeps this thing going. Patreon.com/88bit. No music there. And there I give away all the sheet music to all this stuff. And just started a new Discord, and also some other fun perks if I get I give away free gifts once in a while, like stickers or keychains that someone made. So there's that. So I've got 2 more here. I think we're good on time. Yeah. All right. This next one is a favorite of mine. I have this awesome mug. This is like one of my favorite mugs. I absolutely love the Neon Cat video and the song. that is in it. So this is going to be an arrangement of Neon Cat. I do have a video of this where I just played it for 12 minutes and let it loop until I got too tired. I'm not going to do that, but this is I've never done this really live quite like this, so let's try something a little different. A little Neon Cat theme for you. Not a video game, but just super cool. All right, I've got one more, and it should be a good time after that. One more. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm not reading the chat at the moment, but I'll check it once I finish playing here. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this. This is such an awesome concert. I was telling Josh I just want to keep watching and not have to worry about performing. But it is an honor to play here. Thank you all who have tuned in. And yeah, so we've got Amanda Lepre up after me, who is just an amazing performer, musician, and person. And I absolutely love her band, Descendants of Erdrich. So she is next. And then after that is Grant Henry aka Stemmage, and we have we share a love of Marble Madness and another just great dude and great musician. So stick around for everybody after me. All right, the last thing I'm going to do is another new arrangement. So we're mixing a little Final Fantasy VII here. I'm going to do a little bit of the prelude, and then a version of the main theme, which I've been working on for the past couple weeks. So enjoy. Thank you all so much. It has been an honor and pleasure playing for you all and being a part of Virtual VGM Fest 2.0. I am going to switch over to the Discord, and hopefully
he can hear me. I think so. All right.
he can hear me. I think so.
All right. I'm going to sign off here.
Awesome. Yeah, I can hear you. Holy cow. Rob, let me get your JPEG up here. So, oh my God. Wow, what a stunning set. And I mean, I don't know. I think this speaks to you. I think it speaks to like all of the artists that we've had so far. Like everybody is kind of bringing a really high quality of like showmanship, and like the way people have been putting their sets together. Like the spirits and the emotions are just washing over each other. Dude, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I'm so happy to be a part of this. Really, this has been just a thrill.
Awesome.
And I'm so nervous. My goodness. There's nobody here.
You got the jitters?
The whole time. Jeez. Yeah.
Oh, well, that
It's good.
explains
It's a good
why
feeling.
your camera was picking up some odd frame blending. Maybe it was just the jitters then. And, you know, just the
That's
speed
probably
of
it.
your fingers overall. Thanks so much, man. Holy cow. People are asking for links. What should I send them links to? I've got your Patreon here.
Yeah, that's a good one. Patreon.com/88bit. No bullshit after it, just 88bit. And then my website has some fun stuff, and that's 88bit music. You got that up already? Look at you, so fast. And then
Thanks, yeah.
Instagram and Twitter are both at 88bit music.
At 88bit music, not to be confused with the at 88bit music, who's also on Twitch.
Exactly. We apparently like came up with the name 88bit about the same time, and then so I ended up with all the social medias, and then when I eventually tried to go on Twitch, someone's like, "You should go on Twitch." I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And I was like, "Who else has my name already?" And then at that time he had like 1,000 followers, so he was still pretty new too. But so we've connected over this, and he's awesome, and we both support each other. And actually, our lanes don't really cross too much because I don't really stream that much. But hopefully, I'd love to do some sort of like, I don't know, face-off or some sort of
88-bit music
show
versus
with him.
88-bit music. Who wore it better?
Yeah, that'd be great. So.
Oh my God! Well, you should stream more. And you were telling me before that you are going to be releasing a collaboration with a certain special nerdcore artist.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can mention that yet because I don't think I can mention it yet.
Okay,
but
I'm glad I didn't spoil it.
No, I mean I guess I could say I've worked with Mega Man before, so I'm doing something with a couple things with him actually. But I met him actually about a year and a half ago at a con in Texas called Classic Game Fest, which is also where I met Amanda and Lauren, and all of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, and ended up playing on stage with him. I knew who he was. I mean, I barely knew who he was, but I was like, learned some of his music ahead of time, and then I was like, hey, I could jump on stage if you want and back you up a bit. He's like, all right, why don't you come on up for style? And so that's kind of how our relationship started, and we ended up going on tour last year to the West Coast, which was just super fun, and all the way to Mag West and PAC South, and it was great. So that I'm working on that. What else I got going on? I mentioned I should have another YouTube video coming out, my little RC Param little soundtrack, and then
drop your YouTube channel in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. And then this VR game, my gosh, it's really taken up all my time. I'm still writing music for it, and again, it's called Stray Light. It's a VR game. It's super fun. So if you have any sort of VR headset, except the Quest, it should run on it, and it won't run on not PSVR either. But working on that game was taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
But here we go. That's what I've got.
Nice.
Coming
and
up.
Are you planning to like release an album or anything like that soon?
Oh my gosh, yes, and it's so hard because I'm doing soundtracks that aren't officially released. So like, for example, the RC Program soundtrack, it's not even 2 minutes, and they're not. I don't think they're going to put that out anytime soon. So getting the rights to that is like, I'll try to put it out somehow. I mean, I'll do my due diligence to release it out. But in the meantime, I think the plan is to try to do some singles I'm going to record that the main theme from Final Fantasy VII soon and put that out because that's obviously been released, and so you can make a cover of it.
Yes, please.
But like the Marble Madness thing that hasn't been released, and I really want to. That's something I really want to get out in recording. So right now it's just on YouTube. That's
yeah. Well,
that's
you guys
that.
know how to download stuff from YouTube, right? Ha ha ha! Just
There
kidding.
you
Hey,
go.
please support artists
Or
and the composers of music.
Yeah, well, I give it to my Patreon supporters as well, so they get the MP3s, and then depending on what tier you get, you also get sheet music. So that's another thing I want to be able to offer. The same thing with the licensing there. If it's not released, it's really hard to get the licensing for it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, awesome. Well, we'll keep tuned to what you're up to, and definitely look for anything that you put out in the future. Yeah, thank you so much again. I'll let you sign off. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Josh, thank you, man. This is just an awesome event. I'm having a blast. I'm gonna go grab a beer and then hang out with Amanda and Stamage and just enjoy the rest of the concert.
Nice.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.